Saved by the bell? No, wait, saved by the bed. Well, welcome back to ShareBrightLight. I'm so glad you decided to tune in today for the Miracle Monday. And I'm Derek. In this video, you're going to hear about how a little boy is protected mightily by the hand of God. It's coming right up.
Hello, welcome to ShareBrightLight. I'm Angie. Today's Miracle Monday, and I'm so glad that you guys joined me. Today, I would like to tell a story that transpired about 28 years ago. We lived in a mobile home, and my youngest child, Derek, got up in the middle of the night all the time. One night, I heard a huge crash. He liked to touch soft things. He always touched soft things, silky things with his hands. And, you know, I had those silky gowns, the long gowns, and I had that, and he used to like to touch the gowns. And he would carry the gowns around like some children do a teddy bear or a blankie. And I had the gown, we had an old-fashioned dresser, had the big heavy hutch. It had the shelves on the hutch, had the mirror in the middle. And the gown was hanging on the side of it. You know, had the big, it was a sleeveless, and the straps were hanging on the side of it. And all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, I heard a crash. My husband and I were sleeping in the bed. And what had happened was, Derek is about a year, maybe a year and a half, I don't remember exactly. Oh, Derek had come in the middle of the night while we were sleeping, and he was feeling of that gown and touching that gown, and all of a sudden somehow he pulled it, and when he did, the bed was laying here, it was the thing on top, all of a sudden the thing on top of the dresser drawer, you know, it had shelves and the big mirror, it had come forward, crash, and the edge of that, the corner of that hutch top had hit the edge of the bed, and Derek's head was right there. Like, here's the bed, the dresser fell right here, and his head was just right there. And that was a miracle for him to be in exact that position that could have killed him. And I just believe an angel was protecting him, because that's odd. I mean, for him to be pulling on soft gown in the middle of the night. You know, there was nothing we could do in that day and age about Derek getting up in the middle of the night, because we could not stay up 24 hours a day. And we had to, back in the day, people had to trust God with their children. I know we have in this day and age movie cameras, and we have nanny cameras, we have all these things, but we still need to trust God with our children, because God will protect our children. And you know, God protected Derek. Derek had a call on his life, and God wanted to see that he fulfill it. Why don't you pray today for God to put his hand of protection on your children? There were other instances where things were, like one of my children may be somewhere, and I would get a strange feeling, and I would immediately go pick them up. Because God will warn you. God will warn you when you're, you know, praying and reading his word, and you're a parent, you'll feel something. The Holy Spirit will let you know when one of your children could be in danger or something happening. And so you don't ignore that little voice. Don't ignore the voice that God's given you, because he's trying a lot of times to give you protection. And so, you guys, it's been good. As usual, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate your time. All right, thanks.
Well, thanks for tuning in and hearing about this awesome story of how God protected a little boy. That little boy was me. And so, you never know what God has planned for you and for your children. So trust him. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the videos. And if you think that someone you know might benefit from these videos, share it to them as well.
Bye.
Bye.